Teacher Talking Sports, what it does, what it do, how we live. And I don't know about you guys, but I actually do enjoy reading all the NFL mock drafts that come out. Of course, none of them are going to be completely accurate, especially the ones now where they're not projecting trades. Let's be serious. There will be trades that occur. But yeah, you get to learn more about the players if you're not quite familiar with them. You get to have somewhat of an idea where players are projected to be drafted. Well, today, Mel Kiper Jr. came out with his pre-draft combine round one mock draft, and there were some interesting things about it, but the most interesting was how high he has two running backs. So I'm not going to share the article because it's on ESPN Plus, which of course is behind a paywall. But these are the two running backs I'm talking about and where he has them being drafted. So Ashton Jeanty, of course, what a dominant season he had with Boise State last year. Runner-up for Heisman behind Travis Hunter. 2,601 rushing yards and 29 rushing touchdowns, averaging 7 yards a carry, finishing just shy of Barry Sanders' single-season record for rushing yards in a year now. He's gone in every first round of every mock draft, but this is really the highest I've seen anyone put him. Mel Kiper Jr. right now mocks him 6th to the Las Vegas Raiders. Now, that has seemed to be a spot that a lot of people are putting Shedeur Sanders as QB2 selected in the draft. So they have Mel Kiper has the Raiders passing up on him and actually has Sanders going to the Jets with the following pick at 7th. So a little surprising, but, they did not take a quarterback last year either. Unfortunately, we're not able to draft any of those numerous first-round quarterbacks. Instead took Brock Bowers, and you can't say that was a bad pick because he had the most productive rookie tight end season in NFL history. But again, going with another skill player on offense. We'll see what they do with the quarterback if that is the case. Of course, Pete Carroll with the team, Russell Wilson could be linked with them. And then, honestly, I can't even think of many mock drafts that have Omarion Hampton, no relation to former Giant great Ronnie Hampton. I've very few mock drafts have him going in the first round, but Mel Kiper not only has him go in the first round, but in the first half of the first round. 12th overall to the Dallas Cowboys. Now, that has been a spot that a lot of mock drafts have Ashton Jeanty going. Actually, most mock drafts, I think I've seen Jeanty going either 12th to the Cowboys or where does Denver pick? 20th. So 6th was rather high, but Omarion, Hampton, 12th. Pretty much the highest I've seen him. Of course, Hampton last year with the North Carolina Tar Heels, 1,660 rushing yards, 15 rushing touchdowns, 1,504 rushing yards in 2023 with 15 rushing touchdowns back-to-back years, averaging 5.9 yards per carry. So another mighty productive running back. But yes, those two running backs really higher than I've seen anyone else put them. What are your thoughts? Is the running back in vogue with the success of Saquon Barkley? I remember seeing, the past few years how it's shown how teams have not put much money into the running back position that have won the Super Bowl. Well, Saquon Barkley, not making as much as quarterbacks, top-notch receivers, but still one of the top paid running backs, and was one of the main causes for the Eagles winning the Super Bowl. So again, could be back in vogue. Of course, Derrick Henry had such a huge role with the Ravens, to a lesser extent Tony Pollard with the Titans, and Josh Jacobs with the Green Bay Packers. But those were the only two running backs he had going in the first round. We've seen Caleb Johnson of Iowa get some love. Some have had him maybe late first round. I'm not sure where Mel Kiper would have him after an awesome senior season with the Iowa Hawkeyes. Last year, of course, not a single running back was selected in the first round. Jonathan Brooks was the first running back taken by the Carolina Panthers, and he spent much of the season hurt. But it was just 2023 where two running backs did go in the top 12 picks. Of course, Bijan Robinson went 8th to the Atlanta Falcons. Jahmyr Gibbs 12th to the Lions. But yeah, it was interesting because I haven't seen any mock draft put 2 running backs that high. Just a couple other notable things. He has Abdul Carter going first to the Titans. The 2 quarterbacks I already mentioned, Shedeur Sanders 7th to the Jets. He has Cam Ward going 2nd to the Browns. He has Heisman Trophy winner Travis Hunter going 3rd to the New York Giants. First wide receiver taken not till the... Oh, man, I didn't realize it was this far down. He doesn't have the first running back going until 21st. Egbuka from Ohio State, and then McMillan from Arizona, 22nd. That's pretty much further down than I've seen most mock drafts. So yeah, it was some interesting things going on with his mock draft. If you have ESPN Plus, you could definitely check it out. But kind of cool to see 2 running backs being projected to go so high, especially since Ashton Genty had one of the most dominant offensive performances ever by a running back with Boise State last year. But anyhow, don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend to subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.